Yeah, that tracks. Hi, everybody.
I'll try not to.
Hello. Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
안녕하세요.
It's been a week.
Yes. Yes, it has. It has been a week.
He almost died on Monday, y'all.
You're
a lull.
fine.
We're not going to be fine tonight either. We're going to fight a
Damn
fucking
it,
crap.
Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Does watermelon Arizona count as
Sure.
a hydrate?
Water is in the name. So, welcome to Phixius 5, session 71. Take a breath, so
we were doing
Artemis can cut.
69 plus 2.
Oh, 60. Well, you didn't write that, and I'm tired. 69 plus
you
2.
didn't put it on the teleprompter.
Whale's
Sorry.
vagina.
I will remember for next time. No, I won't.
No, you
What
won't.
did you, I muted because I got a scam call. Did you just say vagina?
Yes, I did.
Vagine.
Yes.
The vagine.
San Diego, it means whale's vagina.
The flowers from George Earl O'Keeffe's paintings are just vaginas.
Not wrong. Anyway, our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code TheVectair, all one word, at checkout to get 15% off of your order. And Maggie, I would ask you what your dice pick is, but Cedar took it over. Shocking.
Stop yelling vagina in sign language.
Seriously.
I'm yelling.
How do you... Okay, I need to know, how do you yell in sign language? Like,
You make angry faces.
you make angry faces? Okay.
Yeah, literally
With
that's how you
emphasis.
express frustration.
I shake it around.
I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, Cedar's dice pick of the week, Traitorous, is the mystery box dice set. It is.
I tried to do that before, and you said I'm not allowed, so I feel betrayed. Not by Cedar, but by you, Effie.
Wow.
Because you told me I couldn't do that one.
Okay, I said you couldn't do that one because he only had 2 left at the time.
Oh, that was for other reasons, but maybe.
No.
Called out live on stream. You saw it here.
This is a
first,
call
folks.
out stream. I'm gonna call out Maggie for not doing the dice pick of the week.
Yeah, me too. Fucking Maggie. God damn. Anyway, it is 5 sets in 1, no repeats, and Ryan cultivates it himself. So it's a very
Literally
nice.
Sat here and watched him do it.
Yeah,
He lays out the dice like an egg.
yeah. So all of your mystery box dice have been handled by a Canadian.
It comes with free Canadian.
Just like an essence of it trapped within
Yeah.
Oh, the Canada.
box.
Get it?
Rituals-
Because it's like,
rituals have
oh,
been
Canada,
performed.
but oh, do like French.
You open it up and it's just, I imagine maple syrup because that's all I have.
Or you get hit in the face with a hockey puck.
Yeah. Punk.
They're mystery
The
magic
is
box
booby
sets.
trapped. The box is just booby trapped with a hockey puck.
Covered in
Spring-loaded
maple
booby
syrup.
Does hockey exist in Phixius 5?
It does now.
No. You don't know. You've never been where there's snow, so
That's true.
Can I roll history?
no.
Okay. I want to know.
Our schedule is as follows. Tomorrow night is Scum and Villainy at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is probably the last episode of this little mini campaign that Keeper of the Force Rick has run. So super awesome. Rick, we really appreciate it. It's been such a good game. And I hope you run more because I made that really pretty layout and it deserves more love. So
For no other reason
Use
except for Effie made a pretty layout.
yeah, it has nothing to do with your storytelling ability. Fuck you.
With love.
With love. But fuck you.
Back hair.
Fuck hair. Another finale in the works Sunday night at 7:30 on DM Jeremy's channel. Our Legacy of Fire game is most likely coming to a close this Sunday, depending on how. Well, one of us is already dead. So, and I
I'm
mean, like,
technically dead too,
what?
because I rewatched it and I took fall damage and then I got hit by zombies. So that's 3 failed death saves. Smudge is actually dead.
So 2 people dead, leaving 3 people to fight off a horde of zombies and a very pissed off Dark Lord. I'm sure we will live.
At least the Phoenix is still there.
Yeah. What else we got? Mistwalker's back on Monday. That one is not ending quite yet. Depends, maybe, unless I kill everybody.
Not.
Wednesday, Wasteland Saga, 9:00 over on Goodman Games Official. We are fighting a boss, and it's gonna be a boss.
Boss Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know why I
Yes.
laughed at that, but it tickled me.
You're welcome.
Because we're all so tired that
Yeah.
it's just like
Loopy.
everything is funny at the moment.
Yeah.
Thursday, we've got Song Crystal and Shadow. Hopefully, our DM, Rye, has been really under the weather. So if they are still sick on Monday, I'm gonna break their arm. So,
You mean Thursday?
That'll fix it.
no, on Monday. So they can go to the doctor and get a diagnosis
yes.
and get medication and hopefully be okay for Thursday.
So,
Yes.
doing characters and getting rid of their arms and people. Just wondering.
It's my kink. Don't kink
mean-
shame me.
Think about who she likes as Marvel characters and then just go from there.
I did say break their arm, not rip it off.
Okay, but
Looking
how
at
many
you,
arms
Brennan
have
Lee
you ripped off?
Mulligan? We're looking at you, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Because he totally watches this.
How dare you?
He does. He
Oh, totally.
He totally does.
Yeah. And we've got like Matthew Mercer in the chat too.
We also got
What's up, guys? Shout out to my
Austin in the
fellas.
chat.
Yep. Let's see what else we got on here.
feel like
February
there's-
25th at noon, we're going to be doing our 12-hour charity birthday bash for Black Girl White Coat. You might see it over there above the chat window. It's a really cool organization, raises money for Black and Hispanic women who are going through healthcare or like into healthcare as their field. It offers mentorship and all of that good stuff. And Artemis, you'll be very happy. I actually did update the thing.
We both did it at the same time.
So if you got a couple bucks, it'd be really great if you could throw it at Black Girl White Coat. There will be a giveaway at the end of the month. So if you donate, you'll be in the giveaway. I don't know what we're donating yet or giving away yet, but I'll put it together and let you know. It'll be cool. It'll be a really cool prize pack, probably with dice in it and some other stuff. I don't know. Donate. Give them money because they're awesome. We'll be at GaryCon in 40 days, apparently. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's coming up fast.
Oh
It
fuck!
is.
I need to finish my cosplays. I should fuck. Oh no.
You should
2
definitely
adventures to
fuck.
write, couple maps to make.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I have been counting down for how long now,
crap.
you guys? It's not like you haven't had warning.
Oh,
Fair.
I'm planning on going to Gen Con, so I'll be there. I don't think, and Link will be there. I don't think anybody else of our group is gonna go.
I'll be too poor after GaryCon. Anyway, that's it. Oh, podcasts and YouTube and other bullshit.
And,
Okay.
wait, one more thing. What about our merch store?
tinyurl.com/backmerch.
Or exclamation point niche, because I thought it was funny.
Love that.
Meech.
Anyways,
Get to the bit. This is what we're talking
Exactly.
about.
Just gonna put it on a shirt. Vactair Meech.
Yes, that was intentional. Thank you.
No,
Oh.
just put meat on there. Like nobody else is gonna
Just the
know.
word by itself. Meat.
Yeah.
It's called
you make it, like-
branding.
That's what the logo's for. Duh.
Look, people will buy it if they think it's an inside joke and we're cooler than them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
super cool. Friday night at 9:00, playing D&D.
You know what's really cool about
Oh,
us?
no.
This feeling is.
I'm sorry. Em.
You okay, Em?
See,
Are you-
prime example of cool right there.
What were you saying, Max?
What, you know what's really cool about us?
It's
Uh-oh.
really cold in my
The
basement.
fact that you keep losing the game.
Hi, Tim. Oh no! She's coming!
Yeah, she'll be here in 40 days. So, it's fine.
It's totally fine. Anyway, let's do this shit.
Things cool
Alright.
about us, I decided after that. I
Anyways,
think I was slightly
so
sad happy.
last time you arrived in the coastal city on the Jade Sea, and you decided to wait the 2 days for Captain Maida to make the trip from Bexis to Ko. And during that time, you got into some shenanigans because why not? Bought some stuff, one of which was a decanter of bees, and I'm really excited for that. And then the squirrel apocalypse happened, and you fought a bunch of squirrels. And yeah, Keisha, you missed the squirrel apocalypse. I was very sad.
That's sad?
I was sad that you missed it because, I feel like that would have been your
okay.
jam.
It was
You're the only one I
ridiculous.
think who could
I have
talk to
fought
them.
squirrels before. They make formidable foes.
Yeah, I basically reskinned a bunch of swarms of rats and a rat king to squirrels, and yeah, it was great.
Excellent. That's beautiful.
It's great.
Good times.
And yeah, so it is the morning after the squirrel apocalypse, and everybody sort of wakes up in the tavern. You were given free room and board because you saved the town from squirrels for, because.
Fair.
And yeah, so you think that Captain Midas should be here today, but you're not sure. Should be being the keyword. But you wake up in the morning in the inn, and yeah, you're in the angry maelstrom.
Right.
They give the book to Robin. Either, maybe I'll put it in a certain location and Robin will go pick it up, the one from my father, the biography, and be
Okay.
like, look for this guy. He's my dad. He's slightly missing.
How can
Slightly
you be
missing,
Slightly
okay.
missing.
Because he could be dead.
Arnar.
Well, I mean, if he's dead, then he would still be totally missing because you don't know where he is.
That's true.
I mean, I feel like there's a difference, but okay.
Have you tried sending a message?
Wait, I never have tried that. Wait, Crêpe,
Presumably, you would know.
Crêpe, Crêpe. Elise is just
You
something
you
on your
had
waist
that
though, because
spell
Elise
for
is
how
controlling
long?
Hey, knowing what spells you have is hard, okay?
No, when you're
Okay,
a sorcerer, you don't
I
have all of them.
understand. I understand for you because you get to change your spells every day. Maggie, on the other hand, doesn't.
Yeah. I do that.
He is a dumbass, and so is Elise. Elise, what's Elise's intelligence? Elise's intelligence is 10.
That's
Oh,
Elise's,
wow.
Elise's wisdom is also 10.
Okay.
yeah, that tracks.
They are only pretty, okay?
Yeah.
Elise says, hold on, what do I say? What do I say?
Hi, Dad. It's me. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't have a father.
You
Is it
love-
more than your father?
How long has it been since you've talked to him?
A while.
How long is that?
How long is it, Artemis? Elise is counting on their fingers. I don't know if I ever said.
No, you never specified. Like years, but never a specific.
Year.
Why don't we go with a nice, like, 5, a nice, like, 10 years?
Sure.
No, because Elise is young. Let's go, like, 5 years. 5 is a nice even number, even though it's an odd number. You know what I mean. I also have 10 intelligence. I'm getting a migraine, y'all, so my brain's zapped. I roll what
Wait, how old is Elise now?
Elise is, it should be in their sheet. Elise is like a baby elf.
Rainey's so old.
Apparently
Random.
not in their sheet. Is it in my fucking, hold on, let me look for my backstory.
I think I once upon a time wrote an age, and that's long gone. I have no idea.
I think Elise is technically like in their like 30s or something.
Okay, so it's been about 10 years.
That's
Yeah.
pretty young for an elf.
That's
So
really young. Elise, like, you haven't even picked your adult name yet.
that's because I think I'm gonna go with Elise the Sneeze.
That
A lot of things are making sense now.
they really are now.
Revelation.
You are
Elise
literal
is super young.
child.
Chloe is only 15.
You are a
Oh,
child
it's
in
only
Elvish
15?
terms.
Yes,
Oh
O is
my
only
God.
15.
Gosh.
I am a
Fingers.
child in Elvish terms, but
The way that
I
they
accomplished so
age it.
much more. It's like when you see a very successful virtuoso who's like 4. Except
Elise or O is literally the age of an adult Kenku, like the year they become
The
an
exact
adult.
age, like
So,
18.
yes,
Basically,
like
yeah.
she is the baby.
I'm so
Yikes.
fucking old. I was old when I was made, so let's just put it that way. We don't age, so we're just.
I mean, I
This
had
is
a
it.
childhood, but I was always one of those children that's like an adult.
There was a moment where I didn't think you were gonna say hood after child, and I was like, huh, what? We need to learn more. But never mind, you said childhood, so I'm just gonna lay back in bed, I guess.
okay,
No, we
okay.
have to go.
Okay.
no, hold on. Okay.
We have to
Okay.
help Elise with their crisis.
Okay.
Send a message.
I'm gonna do it.
You're
Hello,
crying, Anissa.
Father.
I'm Irish now.
It's Elise. Are you okay? Mom's good. I'm the chosen one now and made friends. Love you. Kiss.
A 3.
I have 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Kiss,
you
kiss,
poopy?
kiss.
Later, Gator. Oh.
Later.
I don't know if my dad's seen an alligator.
Ooh.
There is a very long pause, and then you hear back, I am alive within the tower.
What?
Do not seek me. It's not safe.
Which tower? The nightmare tower we were just in? We blew that one up.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
hard
no,
to
I
know
bet-
if
isn't
we
there,
don't know the tower.
Isn't there
No, it's
capital
in.
city of like pirates and there's a big tower?
There are a lot of towers. This is not. Hold on. Hold on.
Wrangling of your lore, but
I
Hold
love
on.
that,
There being a
like,
tower.
Hold on. What tower? Why did you go? Why shouldn't I seek you? Are the accommodations nice? Kiss, kiss.
I think he means the Black Tower.
That's the
Right?
one I'm talking about.
The one that's in the
Yeah.
crater that's surrounded by the eyes?
Well, he should have been specific. There are so many towers. I stayed at a nice hotel called the Tower once. It was very tall. It was laid out with, I've heard from another plane, an embassy suites.
Isn't that tower, like, right close to where you're from, though?
We should bring Charity to go. Clarity to go to the tower because they really want to go back to the desert area, I know. They're
You
totally
actually
not
send
wanting
that? Are you
I sent
actually
that.
sending that?
Yeah, I'm like, why are you in the tower? Which tower? Are the accommodations nice? Why did you go there? Why shouldn't I seek you out?
Oh my god.
I am in the Obsidian Towers. It is unsafe. Do not seek me.
He didn't even tell me about the accommodations.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Please,
it is unsafe.
Go ahead and roll me a history check
As
at
an
advantage because of your courtier feat.
Can you just send a message that just says rude?
Can I make a history check also?
Sure.
Sir, did you roll your wheel and woe today?
Nope.
Did I
Nat 20.
roll that?
Oh, well,
The
never
fact
mind.
that you
Why
would
do I need to
ask me
roll?
such a question.
It's because I never remember on
Oh, I
Monday.
didn't roll mine either, don't worry.
So, Elise, you know that the Obsidian Towers is the seat of government in Avirus, and the basement of the towers is a prison, usually used for political prisoners, and it is not a nice place. You don't know how long he's been there, but the rumors are they do very horrible things to people there.
I think once we get your magical item, we should use all of our magical items and get my dad back. We might become political prisoners, but like maybe we can take refuge in the city once we save it from Rirka.
Or?
I'll have to bring some of the non-peasant sand with us. Back to our house because my mom likes the non-peasant sand though. Elise is like ignoring the core problem because they're doing that thing where they like try to shield their mental health.
The prison is called the Veiled Prison, and it's below the Obsidian Towers.
And he did say something about the veil, right? In the first message?
So.
Right, well, first things first. Karini walks out the door. No.
Elise tries
She
to
gives
walk.
Elise a hug.
Elise tries to walk up the gangplank, and you see them like veering to the side slightly because they're like in a fugue state.
Make a make a dexterity save.
Is anybody gonna try to save me?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're still in the hotel, you don't need to make one.
No, I'm climbing the plank now. We're at the boat.
We're not
No,
at the
no,
boat.
no,
We
no,
don't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
the
no, no, no,
the
no, no,
first-
no.
We don't even know if our ship is here yet.
Okay, make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can save yourself from falling down the stairs.
15?
Yeah, you're okay. It's a little wobbly on the way down, but you're okay.
Are you okay? Do you need me to carry you?
I am perfectly fine. Look how fine I am. I am the most fine of all the fine, and I'm fine, and
100% carry them.
I fashion a baby Bjorn my scarf because Elise is a fucking child's elf.
We have discovered.
I T-pose for maximum intimidation. Also, it's representative of Jesus on the cross. No, it's not.
What?
It's symbolism for I'm a baby. That's the true symbolism.
Rim, I want you to make me a performance check as you try to make a baby Bjorn for a full-grown elf.
No. This would be a tinkering check, and O's gonna help me.
Sure.
O has been carried enough to know.
That's probably true.
I mean, that's actually a
Natural 20.
Nope.
You've been practicing your shibari on Aster, so you got this
have.
down.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yarn Shibari.
Y'all. I'll let my little fire knight sit on Elise's shoulder.
There you go, Elise.
Pleasantly warm, and Lisa, it reminds you, the feeling of it reminds you of the fire that like wrapped around you after you messed around with the soul forge.
He pats your face.
Pet pet.
Ready to go? Little fella?
I am just a little guy.
Young child?
When I was a young elf, my father took me into the city to see
my
a marching
gosh.
band.
You did not just start singing Black Parade just now.
I do it as we parade through the streets, just shouting it and crying.
There are some very
Okay.
weird looks in your direction.
I mean, that tracks.
Cast
Yes,
silence on Elise.
At least they're
Silence.
No, I don't do that.
I mean, wouldn't we? Well,
Why didn't I ever think that I could cast sending?
I don't know.
but you did.
I did.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I start singing more emo songs.
It's gonna be one of those days. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe you could sing a sea shanty because we're gonna go onto the sea.
I feel like an anchor. All the pop punk songs with the word anchor. I got my
deserve
pizza
that.
in the front seat and my friends in the back.
Oh my god.
My question
Okay,
is, how did the
anyways.
rest of us never realize we've been babysitting this whole time?
We have put a literal child in harm's way a lot.
Two
I'm not
literal
baby.
children.
I want
I mean,
power now.
They chose this path.
Okay, but O is an actual adult.
Barely, but yes, I
Elise
guess.
is not. O
I'm
can vote.
basically an adult. Look how responsible I am.
I thought elves didn't hit maturity until 100.
That is
I
not-
am
You're
I am
like
wise for my
five.
age, and
Elise is their baby name. Like, that is their
Yeah.
baby name. They haven't even picked their name yet.
why do you think I'm so obsessed with my title as the sneeze?
Oh boy.
71 episodes later, and we
Oh,
finally
boy.
got there.
You guys didn't think that was for a reason.
This
did it
is
'cause
a
it was
5-year-old
funny.
making fart jokes.
No, this is not good because this is the one who introduced us to Hubba Hubba Soup. This is
Also the
That's a lot
chosen
to
one
think
of
about.
the Raven Queen.
It's like the K-pop industry. She recruited me young.
No.
I'm pre-debut.
Oh no.
I'm so upset now.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm upset too.
Is the boat there?
There's like a couple of secrets that y'all have been carrying around that like I'm just like waiting for this shit to come out. This was one of them. Like
You didn't even know
Nobody-
how old she was.
Nobody
Shut up.
asked how old I
no,
was.
I knew that she was young. I knew that she was very young. That she technically wasn't an adult yet. I just didn't know how young until I looked at my
Nobody-
notes again.
Nobody asked.
It's not
That's-
polite to ask how old people are.
true. Well, maybe it should be for this exact reason.
Right.
I'm
I'm
not a baby.
127, just
How
so
old are
everyone knows.
What is your favorite color and what is your age?
Yeah.
We have 2 questions now. We have to ask everyone.
Fuck.
Did you just swear in front of me who is the baby?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Great. Now they're gonna bring
Guys,
this up
as you
a
guys are
lot.
having this crisis and walking,
No.
you get down to the docks,
Uh.
down along the cliffside, and the bald buzzard is indeed there in port, looking
Yay.
like it usually does, like it's been through a lightning storm.
Great. Good sign. We picked the right person.
It is still storming. It is thundering and lightning here still. that the weather has kind of been pretty steady since you guys got here.
Can I cast Tensor's floating just over us? No. I think it has to be behind me.
What's behind you?
Anyways,
Your butt?
The disc!
Why do we have the disc out?
I was going to use it as an umbrella, but I think it has to be behind me.
Oh. That's okay, it's only water.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry, the wool's treated. I don't know how it's treated, but it's treated.
you did get rain slickers too when you were trading for magic items.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys roll up to the docks here, and Maida has the bald buzzard moored here, and Gangplank is down. You're able to board if you choose. You see, like, as you climb up the gang, whoever the first one is up the Gangplank, you see the little featherless chicken run by, and Maida right behind him. I'll be with you in a moment.
Was
You
it
need help?
featherless before?
Take your
Yes, it was
time.
featherless before. The boat is called the Bald Buzzard because they think that it's a bald buzzard, but it's a chicken. You
But
guys
it's
figured that out last time.
Great.
It's just a chicken with no feathers. Hi. That's hello. I'm glad you're awake now. You can nod. Thank you.
Please.
She's been asleep for the last 5 hours. So of course she's
Aw.
awake for stream.
She's our biggest fan.
She really is.
If you want to argue that you're a bigger fan than Pasta, please do so and boost our egos.
But yeah, it takes them a few minutes, but of like running around the deck in circles, and then they do finally catch their chicken, and kind of are like they come up to you guys. Well, you've been gone for a month. What did I miss?
My dad's alive!
Uh,
Oh boy.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good
Yes.
thing!
Also, why are they strapped to your chest like a baby?
Because they're a baby.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Literally a child.
This is
Yo,
an adult only
huddle at
vessel.
a bottle of milk!
oh no.
Oh,
Why is it a booze cruise? I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's adulting somehow. with alcohol.
It means that whenever somebody comes on the plank, you boo them.
Okay, I turn around and boo Kirani, who's coming up after.
Oh.
You do like a wrestling heel entrance. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just
You
kidding.
people's elbow ram.
I'm
It
trying
does
to like
nothing.
deal with the visual of all of this right now because you have Elise baby Bjorn to your chest,
Yes.
you have
Yeah.
baby Bjorn to your back, and
my
Aster is
God.
on your shoulders. So like you literally are like a mom possum,
Yes.
but with your
Didn't think about
companions.
that. No.
My companions and like 60 feet of woolen scarf.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And then there's
Right.
poor Craney bringing up the rear, going, "What did I get myself into?"
Sorry, Kirani, I can't carry you right now, but I'll knit some
Oh.
more and then I'll be able
Not
to.
with that attitude.
But you don't
Nope.
want to be carried?
Nope.
I think I've carried you before.
Nope.
You weren't feeling well.
Oh wait. I was in a
Yeah.
bag.
Picking out of the bag of folding.
Yeah. You want to do
Yeah,
that?
but I don't remember that,
like a
so
little-
it's better.
It's like a little ram sidecar.
Ugh. Maida, how are you? We'd like to go
Well-
to the middle of a big storm. Thanks for taking us. And I sit down on the deck.
What do you mean the middle of a big storm?
The maelstrom.
Why in the devil do you want to go there?
Because it'll be fun.
Business.
There's a thing we need. And that's where it is.
For business.
Okay.
Business trip.
Fair warning, most ships that go in there don't come back out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So make it not do that, and that'd be great.
I mean, the buzzard's not without some protection, but it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
We can help.
That's good. I'm sure everyone else will throw up, but I don't have a stomach, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, are you all kitted out, ready to go?
We didn't buy anything more.
Do you need to?
We bought stuff.
Thank
Look,
you.
a jar of
Okay.
bees. Rattle, 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 rattle.
Oh,
just
I'm sure
shake the
that'll
jar
come
of
in
bees.
useful in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Sure.
have you met a jar of bees?
I can't see that I have.
Exactly.
You
so how
just
would you-
did.
Stinging rain, stinging insects.
Hey,
Okay.
I
Their hair is like sparking, by the way. Like,
do you know what the sparks remind me of?
No.
My dad.
no.
Oh boy.
How?
Because he had the spark of life in his eyes. Elise pulls
That's-
out one of their many handkerchiefs.
Do
Starts.
you do
It's
you have a
literally
pacifier by any chance?
Maida just kind of like looks at Elise like, that's tragic. Are you ready to go, all of you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
thank you for acknowledging my hardships and tragedies. It is hard to be this beautiful, but so cursed, with such greatness impending on my future.
Right.
It's gonna be a long journey.
Let's go.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So they like basically they're wearing like this long sort of like overcoat right now because it's raining, and they basically take the chicken and just like stuff it in a pocket on the inside, and then go about setting the ropes loose and stuff so that you guys can get underway.
All right.
Just a naked
want to
chicken
go-
in a coat.
In the maelstrom, just to be clear.
Yeah, there's a city at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, Jedithir.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay. It's been a while since I've been there, but sure.
So you've been there before, which makes us further confident in your abilities to get us there. Then, right?
I sort of crashed the last time I went there, but I'm sure that won't happen this time. And they just like start setting out, like getting the ship underway. And
Oh,
once
boy.
again, like this ship is magical. There is no crew besides Maida and the chicken. And there is a lightning rod on the top of the masts that is currently like getting hit every once in a while, and you can see that it's drawing the power down into what you remember powers the ship. Oh, it's fascinated. They're trying to like get
Oh,
loose from their baby Bjorn in the back.
No. No. Tighten that up with the.
Lisa's baby Bjorn moves.
Yep.
Sure.
I think I'm
Soon
gonna
the
walk
well
around
man
on the
will
ship for
come
a
to bring my
while.
dad. Elise just singing horrible songs. Can I make
Okay,
my performance
so-
check?
I can't remember. Is there a below deck
Sure.
here?
Yes, there is.
Okay, I'm just gonna go and deposit the children below deck.
Okay. There are a couple of like, there's like a main cabin area where there's like hammocks set up. There is no way to sort of like keep them in there. So you're pretty sure O's gonna get loose, but the ship, they can't really go that far that you
Yeah.
can think of.
Well, I'm gonna put them in there, and then I'm just gonna stand there holding the door closed.
That should do it.
Eat or sleep. I can stand. I can do this all day.
I cast knock. It opens the door. Just kidding, I don't have that spell.
I was gonna say it wouldn't work anyway because it's not a lock that is keeping it closed. It's a person.
True.
Can we have a long rest, by the way? I'm still missing my spells and my stuff.
Yes, I will give you a long rest.
Cool.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey.
Is for horses.
What if there's a horse on the ship?
There's not a horse
What?
on the ship. Why would there be
There
a horse
could
on
be
the
a
ship?
horse on the ship.
Gee, we just don't know.
Maybe.
Need everybody with a stomach, including Reggie, to make me a Constitution saving throw for the first day of
No.
travel.
But I'm lost in thought. I'm wondering if I can turn into a horse, and what would that be like?
Reggie,
Oh,
That's
Well,
right.
technically
You
you
still
did
need
that
to make
when
a
we took
Constitution
out
saving
soda.
throw. Oh, Karini.
Or isn't
Can my
Constitution
little
one of your good stats?
Flame guy help me.
No,
what's he
not
gonna
with
do?
this.
Hold like a little thing of ginger ale out of his bag? Like
I
what?
don't know.
He holds your
It's
hair
a
back as you're throwing up out the
Calming,
porthole.
warm, calming presence. Obviously.
So Aster,
No.
you're good. Elise, you're okay, and Reggie's okay. You need to make one for O.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But Karini, you're busy revisiting your lunch from the day before out the porthole.
So is
O's okay. The DC was 10.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not too bad, like, closer to the land. You get the sense that the further into the Jade Sea that you go, the worse it's gonna be. And the closer you get to the Maelstrom, the worse it's gonna be.
Great.
The other thing to remember, like, Aster, you grew up not that far from here. The weather is not usually like this.
Huh.
It's usually, like, there are storms occasionally, but for the most part, the Jade Sea is a warm ocean. It's a warm water ocean. And it's usually much fairer than this. So it's a little strange.
I'm
Is it,
sure
like,
that
super
will have no
windy? Is it, like-
consequences.
No, not at all. What could possibly go wrong? But as the day goes on, the squalls just get worse and worse. And by the time nighttime comes through, you're pretty sure that, like, if this was not a magical ship, you would be in trouble. But for whatever reason, the protections that Maida has on this ship and the sort of extra things that were built into it seem to be helping it to cut through some of the bigger waves. Poor Karini is pretty miserable.
Can I have a random question.
Okay. I might have a random answer.
If I used a spell like Lesser Restoration or Aura of Purity, would that help me?
No.
Hmm.
Because it's not a poison or it's not an effect like that.
Well,
it's just an environmental thing.
It helps with disease.
Just be one
Not a
with the ship,
disease.
Granny. Just flow with the roll. And as
Yeah,
Aster
like,
saying that, like,
Aster-
every time it, like, you know, whoosh, like, hits a wave or something, Aster literally just goes like, rolling to the side and then, like, rolling to the other side.
I was gonna say, like Ram, you watch as Aster is, like, sitting on a piece of cargo, just, like, sliding back and forth across the deck as
I'm
they
trying to
seem to be
remember.
having, like, the
Go with
best
the
time of their
flow.
life.
I'm
That's
trying
what
to
you have
remember
to
what it's called.
do.
It might be Stargate, but I can't remember. There's a part where they're on the ship and they're doing the whoa, whoa, and then there's the one strong person who's just standing there like
find the
that's
one
basically
piece.
what's happening right now. Basically what's going on.
I'm gonna find a spell that helps me with this. You just wait.
Okay, well, while you're doing that,
I
as
am.
the night wears on, I need Elise to make a wisdom saving throw and Karani to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage because you are sick.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw to why you keep playing the game with us, and because you lost the game, you get disadvantage.
How many
That's
times is that gonna happen tonight?
Still
Trying
got a
to guess
24. Eat it.
15.
Okay, all right. You guys are all right. All right, so the first day of travel goes by relatively, I mean, apart from the weather, goes relatively unhindered. Ram, you do notice at one point in the middle of the night, some strange lights on the outer sides of the ship, like through the portholes.
Okay. Am I able to, like, check it out?
Sure, if you want to go away from the door and look.
I was only holding them in there for, like, 11 hours. It's fine. like 2 hours, just so they calm the fuck down.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna go take a look.
Okay, yeah, go make a perception check then.
16?
Okay, so yeah, as the ship is in between sort of like the crests of two pretty large waves, you see in the water, sort of alongside the ship, what looks to be silver lights of some kind. It's kind of hard to make out. The shapes, there's about 5 of them. The shapes don't really make any sense, and they're gone very quickly. And then maybe 10 minutes later, as you kind of watch, a very large dark shadow passes nearby and continues out of sight.
Does it too have the silver lights on it?
It does not. It's just a very large dark shape.
So, bioluminescent dolphins and definitely a giant octopus.
Is it a squid or an octopus?
An octopus.
Is it colossal or giant?
Humongous.
Its name is Hugh?
Yes,
Humongous?
humongous.
Oh.
Sorry, that was a lie and a joke.
Mr.
Does it-
Mungus.
Does it count as a lie if it's a joke?
No, if it's intended for jokery, that's like its own subsection of
I don't know how I feel about that.
stuff.
You know what's a joke?
Your face.
The game.
My life.
Okay.
Yeah, Elise continues to have a crisis well into the night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eventually they pass out and you can guess that they're doing their part-time job.
Can I take a mental health? Can I take a mental health day, mommy? Raven Queen?
It just doesn't really work that way.
Okay, I will petition for benefits later on. I slink off to do my job.
Benefits and sick leave.
Yeah. I would like
That's one
PTO,
vision.
and I would also like vacation days and like healthcare and dental and eye care. And
Yep.
care in case my arm gets ripped off, because I hear that happens
Like
a
it's
lot
not
around here.
Canada.
And carrot cake.
Oh fuck, I could go for some carrot cake right now. I feel really nauseous though because of my migraine and my eyes won't stop watering.
Oh, buddy.
It doesn't hurt though. It just feels not great. I think it's an aura. I'll be fine. Elise, like, you know, like in anime when there's like a little snot bubble. It's like that.
Yeah. That is definitely going on right now. Okay, so you don't see that again for the rest of the night, Ram. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense like what you were looking at, so because
Definitely
it was like
not
it was
Cthulhu.
inside the wave. So not on the surface, not on the surface of it, but like under the water inside the wave. So
I'm sure that means nothing.
yep, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, day 2. Constitution saving throws for everybody that's got a stomach.
What if I
This
use
is
control
so
water?
good.
Will that remove the disadvantage?
Trying so hard.
What are you doing with control
Or
water?
give me
What are
advantage
you
studying
doing?
it to allow us to blast through.
Oh, fail.
I will say you can remove the disadvantage then.
Why did I have disadvantage before?
Because you were tired.
What? I wasn't
No,
tired.
wait. Because you there was a reason and now I don't remember because that was 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
Okay. 13.
Okay, so O is not okay today. O looks very much like Karani did the day before.
Oh, throw up because they're a bird?
Yeah, they still eat.
Oh,
It's
no, I
mostly
thought birds
like
can't throw up
bugs,
for some
but
reason.
yes.
I don't know how birds
Like
work.
they've got their poor little Kenku head sticking out a porthole. Yeah.
We're also
It's,
not,
you know,
a bird.
no.
They're
they're
Kenku.
But yeah, again, the travel continues to get worse. And the waves are getting stronger. You can hear Maida up on the deck like cackling like a mad person. And you can hear the like zap as the masts are constantly struck with lightning. And the ship is making good time. So you're not sure how long it's going to take to get to the maelstrom, but at this point, you guess at the rate you're going, you might reach the edge of it tomorrow night.
Hey, Aster,
Alright.
what if you cast the spell Maelstrom within the Maelstrom? Does it cancel out?
Oh.
You turn it the other way.
How wide of an area does that affect?
It's like
Ooh,
30
maybe we
feet
should find
radius.
out.
It's not very
I don't
big.
think
It's like
have
just
that,
right in the
though.
middle. It's like this little maelstrom and this big maelstrom. That'll fix it.
I heard you like Maelstrom, so I'm gonna Maelstrom your Maelstrom. It's like the
Infinite-
mental prison in your mental prison.
It's like
Hey,
quantum
Quincy,
maelstrom.
your name's Quincy, right? I look at the little Everlight guy.
No?
What's his name? Hey, what's your name? I forgot it. Quentin?
Eldry.
I speak primordial, by the way. I say, how are you gonna survive in the water? Cause you're made of fire.
I'm also magical.
I mean, same, but I'm still allergic. I mean, not allergic, but I still feel the effects of water.
I mean, it won't be ideal, but I'll be all right.
Are you sure?
Tougher than I look.
But like you've tried this before, right?
No, I'm 5 days old.
Are you sure we shouldn't do a test run?
Can I press digitation a little bubble around him?
But then you're gonna have to hold that
Sure.
concentration the whole fight.
Yeah.
Don't think
It's
about
not
that.
a concentration spell.
How are you gonna keep? Is it just gonna stay
It
up?
lasts an hour.
There
Okay.
you
I'll just reapply.
Yeah.
go. It's
Hey.
cantrip. Just replay.
So like you became waterproof. Maybe I can ask the Raven Queen if I can get like advantage against water.
Taiji and Reggie and Beboop are using Eldry as a hamster ball. While you guys are traveling. Eldry is very happy.
He probably
Aw.
thinks it's fun.
Good.
While he's doing that, I knit a chicken Bjorn. And a little hat.
Okay. And a little hat. Okay.
Yeah.
For who?
For the bald chicken.
For the naked chicken.
Oh, okay.
And like a little
outfit.
like a little coat.
Could you
Yes.
knit me like a raven one when you put me in the Bjorn?
A raven one?
Yeah, so I can wear a hat too when I'm in the Bjorn. I have a boob hat, but I think a raven one would be fitting because I'm the chosen one.
I don't know, you're kind of acting like a boob.
Just one? Boob
Okay,
hat?
I'm acting like a boob, then I'm just gonna go upstairs and just, I don't know, be in the rain and
I'm
cry.
kidding. Come here.
Where's the other
Elise
boob
goes
hat?
up there and like does the music video thing in the rain.
Yeah. The Naruto sad music plays.
Yep.
Is it for the big one or the little one?
The little one.
Oh.
The chicken. It's naked.
The boob hat is for the little chicken?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the Bjorn and the little hat and the little coat I knitted.
No, I've been on the boob hat for 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes?
Sure. I mean, it's pretty funny.
There's a lot of questions. What shape?
You're-
There's a lot of shapes.
You're pretty sure that the inside of Aster's head sounds like the loading screen when Ram is upset. So,
Look, I can't help the sounds I make when I'm upset.
Does the top, like, you can, like, remove it for the nip?
No,
Or does
see,
it stay?
like the actual top is more like a chef's hat, like one of the big poofy pastry ones, so you can like move it into a different shape, like so you can have like a pear-shaped boob, or like a
Oh,
round boob, or
You do
Okay,
the Madonna, like,
a teardrop
cone
boob. Yeah, you could do a cone boob.
it's a slouch hat, but a boob.
Elise, meanwhile, outside. How could you look into my... Just singing Evanescence. Hopefully not attracting a banshee. I'm not
Like
giving
open
Artemis an idea. Don't do
door.
that, actually. I didn't say anything.
Those damn sea banshees.
I'll
Right.
be outside so that one, Elise doesn't fall overboard while singing emo songs, and two, so I can see if I can see the city as we get close, like the next day.
Okay. So again, everybody make me perception checks as night sets in.
19. And a 17 for O.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
wow.
that's not...
Ooh.
Oh, that works too, I guess.
Elise, I'm gonna say you have to make your perception check at disadvantage because you're being emo.
And a 14 for Reggie.
Oh.
Emo
It's a
can't
dirty 20.
perceive very well.
Oh, you still got a 20, so not that bad. Okay, so basically everybody on the second night, again, you're in between two waves when you see these weird lights alongside the boat. It's on both sides this time. There appears to be maybe 5 on one side and like 6 or 7 on the other. It's difficult to say for sure.
Yeah, these things.
What are they shaped like?
Karini and Elise, you two can make out that these appear to be dolphins made of pure light.
I was right. I said bioluminescent dolphins.
Those are cool.
That's pretty.
I'm a genius.
Does this make you psychic?
I don't
Are
know.
they like tiny though?
No, they are
mini
not. They're
dolphins?
they're like regular dolphin size.
Dang. Okay.
And
That's
again,
dope.
they go alongside the boat, and like this time you can see them as they sort of like jump out of the surface of the wave, so you can definitely see them cresting.
Oh.
They are alongside the boat for a while, probably a good 3 hours or so, and then they move on. They go into the waves, like away from the boat.
Oh, bye.
And Karini and Elise, basically everybody, you see again that big dark shape, and it passes alongside the boat and keeps going.
Did the dolphin seem disturbed by it or no?
It's difficult to say because there's quite a bit of time between the two of the two occurrences.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure that's fine.
Sit.
Is what? What is it?
I'm saying this to my
Ye-
companions.
I don't know.
Can
I
make
get some
nature checks.
dolphins.
It was too dark and shapy and
Can you see in the
18.
dark, Aster?
roll in nature.
Just 7.
Can all of us roll nature?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well,
How did the mechanical one roll the best nature check?
Because you're old.
yeah, we're gonna go with that.
You've seen a lot
Karini,
of nature.
you
that's
grew
fair.
up landlocked, so
Yeah.
you have no idea.
What?
Looks like a giant squid of some kind, but
Is
you're
that
not
a
real sure.
whale?
I was guessing again, and I was right.
But Ram, this thing would be massive. Like
It's
it's almost as big as the boat, if not bigger.
really fucking big. Not
Yeah.
like that.
No
And
way.
you can't, it's too far inside the wave to make out details, but you can definitely tell it's got tentacles. And that's about all you can tell.
Mm,
That's fun.
The weather continues to get worse. To the point where like you basically are forced below deck, or you risk going overboard if you don't like tie yourself to the deck.
Okay. What is
Aster, how much do you weigh?
Very much not at all.
Yeah, there's like one point where you guys hit a wave so hard that Aster almost like gets lift off.
Whoa! I'm flying.
No.
Oh,
Never
seems
let
very
go,
thrilled about
Aster.
that.
the voice? I fly.
Can't you cast fly or turn into a
We're
bud?
going to Florida. And
Okay.
it's in the middle of that evening that it's probably maybe an hour or two after everybody beds down for the night as best as they can. You make sure that O's got like a bucket nearby just in case, because they're still pretty seasick, very green looking for a bird.
They're green?
It's like, you know, in cartoons when they have the little like bubbles that like pop above their head to indicate that they're like nauseous. It's like that. But it's as the night is sort of wearing on, and Ram, you're keeping watch, knitting, doing whatever it is that you do. When the ship is like struck from the side.
Mm.
And then everything kind of goes still again. You're still cutting through the waves, but it's like something hit the side of the ship with enough force that, like, Ram, you're pretty sure you heard timbers crack.
I go above deck.
Okay, you go up on deck, and Midas sees you come out, and they're like, "I think something hit us.
Yeah,
There shouldn't be any land masses out here."
that would be you hitting, not something hitting us.
Okay, that's fair.
I thought so. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the side that I heard it from, or did it like come up from the bottom?
It was mostly on the side, but it was sort of down.
Okay, well, I'll go over to that side.
Okay. You go over and you look, and you don't like at first you don't see anything, but then again, inside the wave you see that big shape pass by.
Stop smacking holes in my ship.
I'm gonna cast.
Roll
Gift.
persuasion.
Pays no mind to you. Just continues on by. You get the sense it was maybe a warning shot.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
You could negotiate with me sometimes.
What was that, Lee?
You negotiate with me sometimes.
All the time, because you're a child.
This is why I don't tell anybody my age.
We'll go to McDonald's after.
We're gonna go to McDonald's.
Get you a Happy Meal.
McDonald's.
Oh my god.
I feel like Karini is the
One
you have
black
food
coffee.
at home parent. And Aster and O are also McDonald's.
I have food I can produce magically at home, okay?
We've got good berries in the bag.
Oh no.
And Beatles for O.
Mm. Yeah.
Did you just say the fuck word?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Maybe one of you could like send to it.
Yeah, try it.
Just a thought, because obviously it has been following us for a couple days and has now smacked the boat. It touched the butt.
Well,
Do you want me to?
Just say, hey, what do you want?
What? Okay, I can do that. I go, hey, what do you want with us? We mean you no harm. Please mean us no harm. Also, favorite color? Also, your age.
All good questions.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Hmm.
oh boy.
ASL.
Yeah.
Age,
God,
sex, color.
that takes me back.
Also,
Man.
it's a new day, Keisha.
Wheel and woe, bitch.
Fine.
I'm only gonna remember for you, and I will never remember for Atlas.
You remember for Atlas all the time.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I'm talented.
Yes, you
So
are.
the dark shape passes nearby the boat again, and you all hear in your mind, go back. This is my waters.
You can't
And then
own
it
water.
moves on again.
You,
We're trying to get to the. Okay.
I've played Carcassonne that you can't own. Wait, Carcassonne? No. There's some kind of game where you can't own the water. Terraforming Mars?
Catan?
Yeah, you can't
Risk.
claim oceans. Is he still here?
Also, settlers.
No. He's moved on.
There's yes, you can't claim the waters.
The voice that like sort of filled all of your minds sounded incredibly dangerous.
Of course.
Well, that like
We sound incredibly dangerous in their mind. Eh.
But it doesn't bother you anymore for the night.
Yep, see, scared
Then
enough.
Just in case.
Eventually the dolphins do come back.
I'm gonna still cast Gift of Alacrity on Ram, just in case.
what does that do?
For 8 hours, you can add a D8 to your initiative.
Because
Nice.
they
Okay.
need that.
That could be
Wow.
handy.
I'm so fucking
Okay.
fast.
All right. So as the night wears on, Ram, you see that the dolphins don't leave; they stay. Just sort of cresting in and out of the waves alongside the ship, and it seems like the waves don't affect them.
Hey, dolphins, do you also speak common in our heads?
There's no response.
It was worth a shot.
You're supposed to be like e.
Hey, what-
Does that do it?
If I were to
Oh,
do
yeah,
my
there we
Rary's
go.
telepathic bond with some of the dolphins in the area,
Okay.
could we
What's the
talk
range
to
on
them?
that?
There you go.
I feel like I'm also hysterical along with Elise right now. My brain. I feel so
Oh,
silly.
buddy.
I'm gonna pee though real quick.
Um,
Maybe that's my issue. Maybe I'm too full of
30
pee.
feet.
They are not close enough to the boat for you to do that.
Dang it.
I thought you said they were right by the sides.
They're alongside it, yeah, but they're not within 30 feet of the railings.
Well, like when
Oh,
we're
shoot.
below deck, if Karini just pokes their head out.
They're still... The waves are not, like, right up against the boat. It's like...
You just don't want us to talk to the dolphins. That's fine.
Sure.
I mean, I could just cast sending to a dolphin.
Of all the ridiculous shit I let you guys get away with in this campaign, talking
I
to
just
dolphins,
wanted to have a
not
dolphin
allowed.
friend.
Yeah,
Ooh,
obviously.
what if I send my little familiar out and then cast Rary's telepathic
Your
bond
familiar
in between?
fly?
us?
It does, yeah.
Technically, I have owl
Okay.
It
stats.
floats.
Because if it doesn't float fast enough, it's gonna get...
60 feet?
Yeah, how fast is the boat going?
Well,
Fair question.
Mida has the electrical current going right now, so you don't think that they'll be able to keep up. Aster's blurry for some reason as well.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, but how far away are they actually? Like 50 feet?
About 60 feet or so, give or take.
Well, that doesn't help. Just send at it. Pick the one that's at the front and be like, hey, bitch. How you doing?
Hello, friend. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Hello, dolphin friend. How are you? What's that big dark thing that keeps coming by? Should we be worried? Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Mwah.
Kiss.
Yes.
So you don't get a verbal response, which is weird. You get an image back, and it is an image of a sea full of stars. And it looks a little familiar, kind of like someplace you saw maybe in the sky when you were in the Feywild.
Shoot.
And you also get an image of a god, maybe, that you don't recognize. They are holding a triton, and they have long, like, seaweed-colored hair, and they're wearing armor, and that's all you get.
Do they
Yes,
have
Maggie.
tentacles?
They do not.
Are they hot?
Kinda.
Can I make a religion check?
Same.
Sure.
to know if they're hot. No, just to know who they are. I got a 6. You know, the chosen one.
Yes, 26.
Lee's the definite or the description that Craney gives you doesn't seem familiar. But Craney, you're pretty sure that this was an image of a god known as Deep Seychelas. They are the elven god of the sea. And generally speaking, their avatar that they use when they are communicating with like acolytes are dolphins that generally come from the astral sea.
I cast ending again. Oh my god, your worshipfulness. Thank you for protecting us. Please stay with us. What is that thing that hit us? Oh my gosh. Everlight says hi.
Everlight says.
Great.
Okay, so again, you don't get a verbal response,
Sure.
but you're expecting when you
I'm
were
freaking
back
out.
in Co, you thought like there was like rumors of like a kraken in the area. That is not what you see.
Oh.
What you do see is, hold on, let me get this stupid image open here. See, one of these guys.
Oh man, that's a
No.
little gnarly.
No. Not that guy.
How bad can it be?
The other thing that you get an image of, you get more than one image of these things. If I can get this to work. This didn't work the last time I tried to do this, but come on, open up. Hold that thought.
Holding.
Also get an image of several of these.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh.
He's made.
Oh.
How about you explain it for the podcast?
They're hot.
So the first thing that you see, it looks like an octopus, but huge. It's got a bunch of stuff on its back. It's got, you can see like the beak thing, and it's pretty gross looking. And the second thing that you see is a shark that has like red colored skin and razor sharp teeth. Even more so than a normal shark. Like, this thing looks pretty bad. And it's got horns.
Horns.
Pretty gross
Built
looking.
for riding.
Well, that's
There's also a
bad.
sense of like doom
No.
Oh.
with each of these images.
No.
Ram starts singing the doom song.
I feel like perhaps his responses have been we should be careful and prepared.
We're always careful. That's the lie, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Time to
I
try
look to the chicken and I say, "Are you prepared?"
Be prepared.
Banger song.
Right? So good.
Well, it better be. It's in its little chicken Bjorn with its little hat and its little coat.
He could be like a
Captain
CR20
Mida looks
and we don't know
super
it.
happy that you made that, by the way.
No.
Because they don't have to chase the chicken around the ship anymore.
Yeah.
Or keep it in a pocket inside their coat.
And it's not naked. I
Yep.
say as a naked Warforged.
I could be naked.
So the rest of the night goes by. The dolphins stay.
Hooray.
Okay, good.
You don't see the sign of
Maybe.
the creature anymore. The following day, the storm has sort of hit like a crescendo at this point. Like, it's bad. Even Midas having a hard time keeping the ship like on a steady course. And you guys still don't really know how it is that they even pilot this thing. Like, they don't use a compass. There's no stars for them to be navigating. You're not really sure how they're doing this, but they seem to be doing the thing. And you can see in quite a ways in the distance yet, you can start to see what looks to be water that is moving in a direction that makes no sense. Like, given the way that the waves are moving, you're starting to see what looks to be circular motion. And it is massive.
I mean, that
Like-
does make sense, though, because it's a maelstrom. That's what it does. Like, how does...
You're pretty sure that you're getting close to it. But you also know that, like, you were told that to sail from one side of it to the other side would take 5 days.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm.
We just need to get to the middle. That's all.
But you think by, like, dusk, you'll reach the edge.
Did you say this was a new day?
Yes.
Okay. Roll my dice again. Interesting.
Ah.
It's a decent spread. But yeah, everybody needs to make Constitution saving throws, please. Except for Ram, because you don't have a stomach.
Dang
Dang it.
18 for O. And 4 for Reggie. My
Reggie's
son-
in pretty rough shape right now. Aster,
Better
you are in
statistics.
really rough
Oh,
shape too,
no.
Aster.
I've been rolling around on the deck too much.
Oh no.
You have an inspiration.
Now I gotta save it.
There.
Unlike my lunch. Ah.
Aster's normally like a brownish color. They're pretty green right now.
Oh no, I look like my
They
cousin.
they just like
I look like my
The evil color. Oh no.
No.
the dolphins stay alongside the ship the whole time, and you don't see that shape again as you travel. But as like evening is coming on, at least you're pretty sure that it's evening. The storm has been so bad that it's kind of hard to tell. But as the evening sort of wears on, or the day sort of wears on, you start to hear that roaring sound of rushing water. And I don't know if you've ever seen like the second Percy Jackson movie where they're in the giant like maelstrom thing. That's basically what you're looking at. And Mida kind of like turns the ship so that you're following the flow of water, but you're like going around the outer edge of it and hasn't quite gone in yet. And they say, all right, well, we're here. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've been standing at the edge of the water long as I can remember.
Are they all
That's not a
right?
Nina song.
That one I'm pretty sure we could get in trouble for
I mean,
using.
It's better.
Do
It's,
you think that
we
pacing
always
in
said
tune
that
was
like
good?
if we got a cease and desist from Disney, we're gonna frame it. So
Well,
so
honestly.
keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am probably the best singer of the group, obviously. It's not like we have trained musicians, and I'm not good at singing.
This is true.
Hmm.
It's not like we had wonderful singing by like Rye before and Jeremy, who actually can sing. If they did it, then maybe we
Cedar.
could. Oh yeah, Cedar. So are can you make your little guy safe again? I look at Quincy, who's not Quincy.
Ildry.
Quincy.
Just Elise.
It's my
Ram,
accent.
Captain Mighty just kind of looks up at you, and they're like, "Are they all right?"
You know what?
And then you see like Aster just like,
You know
I
what?
can't answer that right now.
If I didn't have psychic defenses, I might be worse off.
Are you going to be okay?
No, let's go.
Okay. Do we need to worry about you eating yourself?
Wee!
Yeah.
No.
"Do you actually yeet yourself off the boat?"
No, I pretend I'm going to, but I
Okay.
stop like a good at least 10 feet ahead of the lake.
Okay, good. Because
Close
otherwise,
enough Artemis
Karani's
won't
gonna
make me make a dex saving throw.
knock you back into the boat with a wave.
Get down below deck, you child.
I am in the Briggs, just like my father.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna make them.
All right.
mad.
Well, hold on to your butts. And Captain Midas sort of like angles the ship, and you crest over the edge, and you can tell immediately when the boat gets caught up, because you were moving fast before. You are really booking it now.
I hold on
And-
to Aster's butt.
I'll actually use control water to try and help keep the boat steady.
Okay. It doesn't really seem to make much difference here, Karani. It is
well,
moving pretty
Gotta
quick.
try.
I need everybody who is on deck to make me strength saving throws.
Below
Oh,
the deck.
jeez.
I was put in the Briggs.
22.
Like my dad.
I just want everyone to know that my strength save modifier is higher than my con save modifier.
What the fuck, Ray? Why?
Because
Terrible.
my constitution is an 11.
Why
And
would
my
you do that
strength
when
is
you
a 12.
constantly give other people your HP?
So, Ram, where are you on the ship, by the way?
They only get so big.
On deck.
There's a reason.
Where
I have
on the
less
deck?
hit
Are you
points
up by Maida on like the after castle? Or are you down on the main deck? Where are you?
On the main deck.
Okay. So you watch as Karani is near one railing and Aster is near the other, and they both get knocked real hard by a wave as you are basically you're doing the whole like angled thing in the water as you're going around.
Ursula.
And I
and the Little
need
Mermaid.
Aster and Karani to make dexterity saving throws, please. At
Oh, no.
disadvantage.
I mean, I did say that I was holding Aster's butt.
Okay. Then Aster can do one just regular.
Okay. 12.
Okay. So, Ram, you've got a hold of Aster, and you look over just in time to see Karani just over the side.
Ah,
Go down below deck. And I'm stomping over to go get her.
And I use
yeah,
control water
okay. Okay.
To
Back into
yeet
the boat?
yourself back onto the boat.
once I catch my bearings.
Make me a
presumably.
wisdom saving throw. Or, yeah, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that one I can do. Usually. 15?
You do have an inspiration if you need it.
I'm gonna use it.
The
Okay.
Thorn whip, it'll hurt, but it'll yank ya.
Even worse.
Rude.
Cool.
15 then.
Okay. So, Ram, you get over to the edge of the ship just in time to see Karani like use control water, and they just like smack into the side of the boat, and they miss the top railing by about 10 feet. You can't reach them from where you are.
I got a rope. I'll throw a rope down.
Ay.
All right. So, and as this is going on, you guys are picking up speed pretty quickly.
Oh, shit.
And it's beginning harder and harder to like maintain like your equilibrium standing up and things like that. And you're pretty sure if the boat gets any more speed, you're gonna be in trouble. Like you're moving pretty quick. So your options are to either, if you want to stay on deck, you will need to find a way to lash yourself to the deck, or you can go below and see what happens when you're down there.
I'm going to tie myself off. to one
Aster,
of-
you have disadvantage on your next saving throw, by the way,
Oh, good.
because Jared loves you.
Rude,
Love it.
frankly.
You're tying yourself to what now?
one of the masts, but not like. More like I have rope kind of shibaried around my chest, and there's like a lead.
Okay. Okay. So
So
you
I
have a little
can-
bit of movement.
Yeah, I can move around the deck if I need to.
Okay. Greeny, are you staying on deck or are you going below?
I'm in the water.
I pulled you up.
Yeah,
I thought
Ram.
you said I hit the side of the boat.
You did, and Ram lowered a rope to you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. I will also tie myself to the top so I can continue to control water.
Okay.
Try and keep us sort of stable.
Okay. So you are up on deck, the rest of you are below. And as you start to like descend, obviously the speed is just picking up. And lightning is striking down through the clouds and hitting the mast on the boat. And that is propelling the boat forward, like you, because of the way that might have designed this. Like you are really booking it. And
My
it's all right. She can handle it.
I
can
don't know if
we?
I can.
I don't know. I didn't have passengers the last time I came here.
At
Okay.
least you hear from like the closed door of the brig just, oh! Just faintly, just like a scream.
Yeah, basically. So as you continue, it maybe takes another hour of this before you are far enough down that the spin has you sideways because you are moving so fast. And
Nice.
you get down and you can see what looks to be the bottom of the funnel that you're in, and you don't see a city. It looks like the bottom of a water spout. Like it looks like the bottom of like if you've ever like let water down a drain and it gets that little tail on it.
Mm.
And you can just barely make out something like that below, and you're pretty sure that's where you're headed. And as you head into it, Maida shouts, if you've got something that makes you breathe underwater, now might be the time.
Great. I did a good.
Do we?
Did you pack that?
What? What? Me? What? I looked
Well,
away
I
from the
think Karini had it packed, and
I don't have
You
that
didn't?
spell.
okay,
Clerics
so
don't have that spell. Clerics have water walk.
but
they
not
don't
I have
have
water
water
breathing.
breathing. I have water
Okay.
breathing equipped. I changed my spells while people were talking because I was like, I'm a druid, I can do this. I should do this.
Way to go! Proud of you. Okay, so are you casting it on the people below deck that you can see?
Yeah, I probably should. How many people is that? 3?
It's you, Elise. Did you send Reggie down there, or are they still in your bag?
No, they're below deck.
Okay, so Reggie's
Oh.
down there.
Oh, and B-Boop are down there as well, but B-Boop doesn't breathe.
Is the chicken down here?
No.
No,
Can
the
I
chicken
turn
is
into a
with.
fish? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I had to read the wording of the spell. Okay, yep. So you do have to be able to see them. Okay, so the only one that doesn't is Craney.
Maybe
But
you should
as
go
you
below deck and get that, Granny. I don't breathe, so
Okay. I'll untie myself
feel
and go down
useful.
there. I can still see out the windows, right?
yeah, you'll still be able to see out the windows. Basically, all you see is water.
Oh, dope.
But
Okay, up
That's
to 10.
fine. As long as I
Lit.
can see the water to control it.
okay. So yeah, like you get down there, and like as Aster's preparing to cast their spell, they cast water breathing on everybody, and it's kind of at that point that the ship hits that point in the middle, and basically you get just the whole entire ship just gets like stuck down.
Oh.
And
Ah.
if you've ever if you've ever seen that in a sink where like you drop something in there and it spins around and goes down that little tube, basically what's happening, you can't tell what's going on around you, but Ram, you're pretty sure that the dolphins are still with the ship. And then as you descend, the lights begin to go, like all light is basically just extinguished at this point. And you're not sure how long you descend. You have no idea, but it's a long time. There is no light, nothing down here that you can see, until all of a sudden you hit what you can guess is the bottom of that tube, and suddenly the ship is in open air and free falling.
Ah.
And
this
a
is
couple
fun.
of moments later,
This is fun.
like you could hear Maida yelling, people below deck are yelling. It's just absolute pandemonium. And a couple of moments later, you can hear, like you feel the boat hit something, and then everything for everybody just kind of goes out. Even Ram. Lights are out. You're out. Like you are unconscious for you're not really sure how long. And when you come to,
I'm offline.
yes. When you each start to come to, and there is sunlight, and you're lying on a white sandy beach, looking at the tip of a spear. And that's a good place to take our break.
Okay, we'll be right back. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I've returned.
With snacks.
Same.
Always a plus. Oh, I have snacks too. I forgot. Alyssa sent me these for my birthday.
Oh, fancy.
They're pretty good.
Really good.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they're good. All right. So you wake up. You're laying on a white sandy beach. It appears the sun has come out, and there are a group of people standing around you. One of them is pointing a spear at you at the moment and kind of looking warily at you. Ram, you're the first to sort of regain consciousness. And you are looking at, hold on here, I gotta find the right picture. You are looking at a sea elf of some kind. Male. Go.
Whoa.
And he is pointing the spear at you, but not not like threateningly, more like defensively, just kind of keeping a wary eye on all of you. And you understand primordial? I can't remember if that's one of the ones that you remember or not. I know that Elise does.
Granny does too.
I'm gonna release Elise, and one of you can grab them. Elise. Okay, they're good. Okay, so like Ram, they say something to you that you don't quite understand. It sounds like a question, but you can't understand them.
Please get your stick out of my face.
They sort of look at you, tilt their head, and they like back up a little bit. And then like Karini, you hear the question again, and they're asking, they say, "Are you the ones?"
The ones? What kind of ones?
And he kind of looks over at you and says, Unani said to expect visitors.
Unani said to expect visitors?
Unani. Jesus, Bree.
All I can think of is hootenanny.
Yeah.
Not the same thing. Does the name that he said, does it sound like someone we would know, or is he speaking about someone from like where he's from?
You can guess it's from somebody here. But
Elise says
like,
they are the chosen one.
Yes.
Tracks. Yeah.
And then he kind of like looks over at them and he says, "You're Elise. I am Curry Wave Speaker, and this is in common now."
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wow. You just know people under the sea. Or wherever we are on the beach.
We were told to expect you.
Really?
By who?
Our village leader, Unani. She said to expect you.
And who
But
told
you were supposed to be here 5 days ago. You're late.
We weren't told this by Tahini.
Unani. He kind of he like sets
the
the end of the spear in the sand and like allows you all to sit up. And it's at this point that you look up and you realize he's not alone. There are 3 other warriors with him, all with spears. And then there is like a gaggle of little kids that are all sort of like hiding in a big fern nearby, looking at all of you. You can just sort of see like this, looking at you from this giant.
The children are there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're sort of like behind him.
Do they think he doesn't know that they're there?
Difficult to say. You can make an insight check if you want.
I really wanted to. 21.
They did not say Punani, Jer. They said Unani. Should have realized that name was going to cause problems. What I get for thinking that players can be adults.
There's a player that
when does that ever happen?
You obviously don't know it at all.
How long
I know,
have you been playing
right?
this game?
2 years. 2 years. Anyways, you you think that the kids are pretty sure that they're being sneaky, but Corey definitely knows that they're there.
I like motion to them like, get down, and I wink at them, and I go, well.
They duck, and there's a bunch of like giggling from the shrub, and it's very strange. Like as you all sort of get a look around, there are you're sitting on a beach of some kind, and there are like big palm frond trees around. There are like the wide leaf, sort of like they look kind of like banana leaves. They're real wide, like shrubs like that. And there are also some. If you didn't know any better, you would think that they belong underwater, but this is obviously dry land where you are. And you get the first kind of look around, and the first thing that you notice is that the bulb buzzard is in 3 pieces.
Oh.
That's the first thing that you notice.
Time.
And it's sort of on on the shoreline, kind of down a little bit further from you. And you can see Maida is already awake down there with another group of people. And they're like talking to each other. And
oh my gosh, Jerry.
you start to just not even going to dignify that with a response. You start to see what looks to be a fairly decent sized village down here. Several outlying islands, and Corey like reaches down a hand to you, Ram, to sort of haul you to your feet. He's surprisingly strong.
I'm like 2,000 pounds, bruh. Not really. I'm
Still tries.
like 500 pounds.
He still tries.
I let him.
Okay.
Sure.
Takes,
Make a
like
strength
you can
check.
see he strains a little bit, but he definitely like. Hold on. It's funny.
Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
Oh yeah. So he rolled a 24. He hauls you to his feet, to your feet.
Okay. Jeez.
14.
Were you
Yeah, he
confused?
hauls you to your feet.
14 dead weight.
He hauls you to your feet, and he says, we were expecting all of you. Welcome to Jadathir. And he like motions to the city.
Who's Jed?
What did you say
Where's
5
Jed?
days ago?
That's when we were told to expect you. The time isn't always linear here.
Oh, it's like pancakes. I've heard this.
How long have we been lying on your beach?
Well, the kids found you maybe 20 minutes ago,
Ah.
so it's hard to say, but I'm pretty sure that we heard your ship crash land near then, so not long.
Okay.
Why?
Karani just says, "What kids?"
No reason.
The ones in the bush, Karani. Pay attention.
You just hear like giggling. And one of the other warriors looks to be Water Genasi, you're thinking? I went and found a bunch of really cool pictures because I wanted pictures for this.
That's our new friend. That's our new best friend.
Dang.
This is a person joining our
Everybody
group.
down here's jacked.
Yeah.
He like sort of bows his head at you and he says, I am Hiruja, and I am here, like we are here to escort you to our village elder. Are you all well enough to travel? You seem to be in one piece. The journey is not always easy.
Where's my son?
Right here, Mom. And like your bag had sort of like fallen next to you, and you just see like his little rat paw.
You okay, buddy?
I got really dizzy. Where are we?
We're Jed Athir, and we're gonna go see Punani.
He like sticks his head out of your bag because he can't tell if you're joking or not. And he's grown.
Freaking again?
Stop growing!
I don't do it on purpose, Mom.
I just understand that this is how I'm supposed to feel when my son gets big.
Means you're doing it right. I think. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't have parents.
He like climbs out of your knitting bag and like he's grown probably another 5 inches or so.
Jeez. The growth spurts on this rat.
No. Did
He's
his
not gonna
belt
get
grow?
taller than me, is he?
Yeah, his belt grew with him.
How tall is he now? Like 2 feet?
Almost 2 feet, yeah.
Hmm.
No, I'm just kidding. Start leaking oil.
We have to start screaming because that's the
kinda
equivalent of
like-
crying.
You see, he kind of like looks at himself again and he's like, did we go through another portal?
I think so.
All right.
Is this gonna happen
well,
every time I do that?
Do we need to put him in like a dryer? Will that shrink him? Because you keep putting him in the washer, but like that's not helping anything.
What's a dryer?
I don't really know. A place that's not wet.
Who's got gust? I pressed a digitation. See if that does anything.
He's
I don't
no.
think you can actually shrink my son by using what you would use with fabric.
Well,
Just saying.
There is a spell, but it doesn't really last very long. Okay, back to Panini. Oh. To take us.
Yes.
yeah.
Your friend, and he kind of like points down the beach at where Captain Maida is like talking to somebody about their ship. Your friend, they'll be all right. They've been here before.
Oh, do you remember them?
What they said.
It's hard to miss a gnome falling out of the sky.
That's fair. Well, now you've had a Warforged, a Verbal, Gayanti, an Elf, and a Kenku all fall out too.
And a rat.
This is my son.
Several other familiars.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
I assume he's there.
Yeah. He's just there, like, chilling. And he's like, yes, we don't get visitors very often, but when we do, it's always exciting. That's for sure.
We're exciting.
Come with me. We'll take you to Uneni.
Yes. Lead the way
I saw you like resist it. I saw it. I saw it happen on your face. That 12-year-old boy and you died a little bit.
Bree just starts glitching completely.
Must make pussy joke. Must make pussy joke.
Okay, so the
Please.
as you sort of walk along with Corey, you can see that there are houses down here that are made primarily of like would be like alabaster, and there are hydroponic gardens between all of the houses. It's very beautiful here. You were not expecting to find a city like this down here, that's for sure. And the sort of plant growth that's going on here, Aster, given your sort of ties to nature, you're pretty sure that you're not in the material plane anymore.
We're somewhere else. Well, I mean, we're like somewhere else, but we're somewhere else. You know?
Yeah.
Ram, roll me a history check at advantage, please.
Because this always goes so well.
Yeah, you know. One of these times it will work.
You say that, but 15.
Okay. Now that you're sort of awake and putting together, all of your recent travels and things like that, and given that Reggie grew again, you're pretty sure that you fell into the elemental plane of water.
I mean, yeah, fucking look.
You've been here once before. It was a long time ago. Not here specifically, but you've been in this plane once before. Because you guys don't need to breathe, so you've been here. But that being said, he leads you through town, and as you go, you sort of are collecting people from like kids to adults. They're very curious about the new visitors. The kids seem like extra fascinated with you, Ram, and Karani and Elise both hear the kids in Primordial. And they're all different races. Like you see Genasi, you see sea elves, you see Tritons, all sort of manner of like seafaring people are here. And you hear the kids say, "They look like the other one, but taller."
I'm taller. I don't hear that. I just know. I feel it. It's like a sixth sense. There's somebody else here that's tall, but I'm taller.
You have ESPN. You can tell when it's already raining.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's a 15% chance it's already raining.
Can
Wow.
Karani go to one of those kids and be like, "Hey, what do you mean? What other one?"
You come up to this little water genasi child that's got it looks like their hair is waves of water that just sort of like constantly like move over their head, and like she looks up at you with big like sort of big eyes, and she's like, and she like for a second you can't tell if she's like gonna freak out and run or is like really excited.
One of those kids that
then-
just freezes.
Yeah, there's like
Oh no!
but she looks up at you, and like you're tall. It's a long way. They're fairly small, but they look up at you, and she's like, "They look like Nova."
Who's that?
Another meadow person. They live here.
Fascinating. Well, we're very excited to meet them. And I'll like drop back and stand next to Ram and be like, "Apparently there's another of your kind here. So get ready to meet Nova."
Do I recognize Nova?
Nope, you don't know that name.
Just
Am I
wanted to
taller
give you-
than them?
They did say you are.
Nice. I make
The
myself
kids-
extra tall.
The kids are very impressed by
The
you.
kids like freak out when you do that, and all start like giggling and running around you like like a herd of kids will do. And
This is terrible.
you can see they kind of like motion, and they're all it's funny because they're all like roughly the same size as Aster, just varying shades of blue. And they're all like running
not
around
green.
and like they're all running around you and laughing, and you can see like you're being led to the center of the city where the big sort of building on the map is. And Kuri, and because Elise is the chosen one, of course, Kuri is like talking to Elise, and they're talking back and forth in Primordial, and Karina, you kind of understand them. Elise is asking 8 million questions because that's what they do. And basically you get the gist that the maelstrom has been pulling more and more outsiders in here,
Oh.
given recent times. And you think you hear them say something about in the last 2 weeks that there's been more of an uptick, and then a few days ago there was a huge surge. The maelstrom froze and reversed.
I will relay that to the rest of the folks piled on Ram as well.
Alright.
And Ram.
Is that possible? Is it supposed to do that?
Yeah, is that normal? Was that
I'm
like
guessing
anticipated?
I'm guessing that matches with when we came back through.
Yeah, you're
The
pretty
gate.
sure that's when you came back through. Given the timeline, it's pretty close.
We made it switch?
And it's been about 5 days, right?
Pretty damn close, as far as you can tell.
Hmm.
We were supposed to have Morden send us right here. Yeah. That tracks.
Well. Oops.
We didn't know that it wasn't there. Right?
No, we knew there was a city here, or a town here.
Right.
We knew there
but
was something here, but all the
Mhm.
rumors that any of you knew was that the city here was abandoned.
Lies.
You did not know that there were people living here.
You also didn't know it technically wasn't on the material plane.
Yep.
I poke the nearest person that lives here.
Okay. That is that's I can't talk. I'm starting to lose all of my stuff here. That Hiruja is kind of walking alongside you, and like you can see that like they're kind of intimidated by you, Ram, because you are so like big, and they are very muscular themselves, and they're sort of intimidated by you, and they're doing the like the flex thing, trying to make themselves like look bigger. And like you do that, and they sort of deflate a little bit. And they're like, "Can I help you?"
I was just making sure you were real.
Yes, as far as I know, the last time I checked. Do you have
What do you
a
mean, as far
problem
as
with people
you know?
not being real?
You know, it's been a really weird couple days, so yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been weird here too.
What, like, how weird?
That's it's best if Uneni explains.
Right, Tahini.
Right?
Oh god. She is wise and a good leader.
That's good.
She knew to expect you.
That's good.
She received a vision of you all, and we knew to expect you. We
Did we
didn't
look-
know to expect you in quite so spectacular of a fashion, but there are a few ways to get in here, so we weren't sure.
We like to make an entrance, and we wanted to impress Tahiti.
And also, it was entirely by accident.
Yeah, we did not.
So-
Most
well-
people who come here from the outside get here by accident.
On purpose by accident, because we were looking for this place. We just didn't know all the details.
Pretty accurate. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
great.
Where are you all from? And like he begins to ask you questions about like where you're from.
Magnus.
You are like Nova then.
Yes, I keep hearing about this Nova. I don't know who that is. This isn't Canada. I don't know everyone.
It's not a population of 5. Gosh.
No, I don't know Mike from Canmore.
That happens here all the time too. Like just because all
Yours
the
in
little
fucking
farming.
Alberta. I'm in Ontario. That's
No,
like 2
but it-
provinces away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the little tiny farming towns around here, they just all expect us to know each other because farming.
Yeah.
But he says Nova has been here a long time. They are one of the oldest in the village.
How long? I know time is a construct.
Pancakes.
The
But they're
delicious,
pancakes.
fluffy. I hear
Oh,
they're very
buddy.
good, but I don't eat, so I don't know.
They're pretty great.
They are pretty good.
Yeah, it's like eating a cloud while licking a tree with sap at the same time.
How
Yeah.
do you lick
This
a
is-
cloud?
No, you lick the tree, you eat the cloud.
How do you eat a cloud?
Why
I'm
would you
not-
lick a tree?
Do you have some sort of underwater version of wheat down here?
What's wheat?
Right.
Do you have bread?
We have, I guess you would call it that. It's made from any you can see they grow like rice here. They motion at the hydroponics that you pass by.
Rice flour
they have-
pancakes?
Would work.
I'm assuming. I have no idea. I don't know how baking works.
We
But
will,
Granny
we will
probably
show
cooks
you.
stuff.
Yeah. We will show you. I'm sure Uneni will want to have dinner with all of you. But yes. And they lead you into the they lead you up a flight of stairs to the front door of this it's like a 3-story building with a domed roof, and all of the carvings on it are very everything here is nautical themed because duh. But you see there are waves carved in, and there's no writing that you can see, but you get that this is probably the central gathering place for the village. And you're led indoors, and the kids at this point have all sort of come around to Ram and everybody, and Ram, you look down and just one of the littlest ones is reaching up and holding onto your finger.
I'm having an emotion.
You're not even sure how it happened. They just were there all of a sudden.
Ram, you have something
Ram
on your
starts-
finger.
I know, and I looked her up.
she starts laughing, and she's holding on with both hands and giggling.
I put it back down.
Probably no more than 4 years old.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well.
They're just
Alright.
and then all of the other kids realize how strong you are and start climbing on you.
Oh, it's a joke.
This is your life
Oh,
now.
no.
I can't put my arms down.
Yeah.
Got them
And
on my
so
legs
you-
and everything.
They're
Yeah,
using you as
they're just koala'd around your legs.
you just
um,
turn into a mound of children.
Pretty much,
This
yeah.
is how the wave of goblin children started. The core of it is actually just a warforged.
Yep.
Yep. And some engine got kicked by a child's small foot and just started rolling.
Just
Yeah.
yep. And they
Canon.
just keep adding to it.
We'll tell Cedar.
Okay. All right. So you enter this building, and you the main sort of entrance opens into a wide gathering chamber. There are benches and things like that all throughout. There are sconces on the wall that are lit, casting light throughout the building. But there are windows that have open grates on them that sort of let in light from outside as well. There's a breeze here.
Breezes and
And-
mistwalkers, excuse you.
Or are they?
They just walk by.
You're like, I
Oh.
have to message Rob. Hold on. But yes, so as you enter, Ram, you can just sort of make out between all of the kids that are climbing all over you, and everybody else can see this as well. Standing at the far end of the room, there is what appears to be a very, very old looking turtle. And
So they're like 40.
no, because fuck that. Turtles in my world live way longer than that. No,
Yeah.
I
agree.
decline.
I agree.
If a straight
I-
up tortoise
Literally,
lives
like,
For like 200
almost
years.
200 years.
Yeah.
possibly
Sounds like-
more. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turtles should live like
60.
elves or
60
dwarves.
years. Get fucked.
Exactly.
Aw, look at her flowers.
Look at Fettuccine. She's so cute.
Oh.
It's
This is
it's
another
Pervon all
Rubens.
over again.
Oh no.
Hibiscus flowers. Oh, I'm going to live
Exactly.
here now.
Oh, her
Yeah,
staff is a
Aster, you
bunch
notice there are a lot of them.
of purples on her staff.
Well, we're living here now.
I
And you notice that she appears to be talking to Warforge as well. And Ram, this Warforge, not as
I need my book.
okay. As you sort of all approach, they turn to look at you, and Ram, you don't even need to make a check for this. You do know this Warforge, but they weren't called Nova the last time you saw them.
Okay.
And so whose secret? Oh, you want to know Nenny's secret because you open your book when you're looking at this Warforge and nothing happens.
Yeah.
You've already met this Warforge, but for Unani, you do get a secret here, and it is. I wrote these down ahead of time because I knew you were going to ask for them. But they stop talking and they all kind of both turn to look at you, and the Warforge that everybody has kind of introduced as Nova immediately stands at attention and salutes you, Ram, and they greet you and they say, Captain Warby, I didn't know it was you.
we don't do Warby anymore.
Oh, I apologize. And like they look very awkward for a second, like as awkward as a Warforge can look. And yeah, pretty much.
Scrape. Just pull their chest like, whoa.
Screecher.
So when you knew this Warforge, their designation was JR 16O, and they were a reconnaissance unit. They were one of the when your people who were in charge of the like warp gates, when they would create the gates, these were like the first wave. The JRs were like the first wave through. And the last time that you saw them was right before you went to that final fight alongside the river. Was the last time that you saw them. They were in Warfy's unit as scouts.
Yeah.
And they're not really sure like what to do now that you have kind of like They're just kind of like awkwardly standing there, like.
It's
But the rest of
Ram.
you did hear them like greet Ram this way. I think that's the first time that any of you have found out Ram's rank at the time. But
Oh, probably.
I
I think
and
It's just Ram.
Nova.
I
go by Nova now.
I've gathered. I'm still taller than you.
Yes, you were taller than me before.
You know, I just wanted to make that very clear.
Sure, you keep it that way.
You juggernauts always with the height.
It's all right.
Karani just walks up to them and says, "Hi, I'm Karani. Hello." I think
nice
you're
to meet
probably
you. I
taller
am
than me.
Nova. No, actually, they're not. They're
No?
built very. They're built on very slender lines, very
Well, then never mind.
short, made for like covering distance at
Oh.
speed.
Hello, small
They're
one.
probably
No,
like-
don't say that.
They're probably like a hand's length taller or shorter than you.
Oh, that's not bad.
And
Nice to meet you.
And
And
good
this
to meet
is
all of you as well.
Just, like,
So
introduce
on, so
everybody else.
forth, and yes.
And it's at this point that Uneni kind of looks at all of you and she says, Yes, I know who all of you are. I've been expecting you.
Yeah, they've mentioned that. What the fuck is
Yeah.
up with that?
Mm-hmm.
We were told to expect you.
By who?
Yeah. By the Moonweaver. They told us to expect you.
Or why?
Lean over to Karini. Which one's the fucking Moonweaver?
Does the Moonweaver stay in close contact with the sea god?
Yes, they're good friends.
That explains it.
Interesting. We had some glowing dolphins escorting us on the way.
That would be deep Seychelles. They guide ships in when the danger is great.
And
Yeah.
apparently it was.
There was like a big ass octopus.
Yes, we are aware.
Probably deal with that.
Yeah,
Well,
you
we
should
are
keep it on
hoping
a
that's why
leash or
you are
something.
here.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
no, that was not why we. No.
And Uneni looks like, so Uneni is only about 4.5 feet tall.
Nice.
And she like looks up at you, Craney, and she says, I know why it is you are here, young one.
And so that thing probably has the reason we're here.
No.
Oh. Okay.
But you will not be able to get home unless you get help. And we need help. So an exchange.
Okay. Let me converse with the others. I don't want to volunteer on their behalf. One moment. Can we please do this?
Why are you so psyched to do this? You saw the size of that thing.
Liked is not the word.
I think it could eat us very
But-
easily.
Like
Don't we
literally.
sort of need this thing for...
Yeah, but like A, time crunch. 2, that
Pancake.
thing was massive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And C, how the fuck are we supposed to fight it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm open to suggestions, Kirini, but it's fucking huge.
Talk to it. Is that an option?
We tried that and it told us to get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
It did say something like this was its water or whatever. I mean...
Ram, you're still being climbed on by kids.
Yeah, I've just given up.
Hold on, let me look at something. I mean, okay, so how big of a problem is this for you?
I'm gonna go
I
with
asked.
huge. A huge problem.
Presumably,
takes
we
up
can't even go home.
At least a 9, like 3x3. Like it's big.
Yeah.
Maybe 4x4. Maybe bigger.
Correct.
Hopefully not as big as you think it is. It's big, but it's not as big as you think it is.
Ram's a little panicky, okay?
I'm just remembering the mini from Critical Role. Don't mind me.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you need help with it? What's it doing?
We think it upset the balance when it came through, and we needed it restored.
Came through?
It
Like-
didn't come from here. It's not one of ours.
Is it recent?
Very.
Like 5 days?
Probably. As best we can tell.
Well, now we kind of have to.
Yeah.
You said we would deal with the things.
Do you have ways for us to more properly even the playing field? Since, we can swim, breathe, in water, and that's not any of our things we do.
I don't breathe, but I can't really swim fast.
Yeah.
I could help with that a little bit.
Mm.
But
We
can
can-
you? Ooh, ah, ah.
We can assist a little bit. And we can take you to where it was less spotted.
Okay.
It drove out the local friend.
Was your friend a kraken by chance?
I think you would call it that, yes.
Well, what do you call it?
Kraken is good?
We call it Oraku.
Yeah.
Oh. The Kraken is good. This thing is...
Oh, I didn't say that they were good. They're just there's a mutual understanding.
So, if we were to join forces with this kraken, to get rid of the other thing,
Don't think that you will find Orakus in a talking mood at the moment.
sometimes they've been
Grief does a terrible thing to people.
Oh.
preaching to the choir. However, vengeance is swell.
I would not recommend trying. I'm assuming you've seen wild animals. I think you call them rabid.
All right.
It is like that. The danger to itself the way that it is. And if you can get rid of the cause of the anguish, maybe that will help.
That we can do our best in trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had an alternative, we would, but we do not.
Do
Our
you
warriors
make...
are
Sorry,
good,
go ahead.
but our warriors are good, but they're not chosen ones. And they look at Elise.
This is why you have to stop saying that to people, even if it's true.
You loop us into.
Yep.
All right.
Do
mean-
you have thoughts
What? What is a bomb?
Worth a shot. Nova, seriously, you haven't taught them anything.
My specialty was not with explosives. I tried to be unseen.
Disappointment. Disappointed. Yeah.
And what's your excuse?
I didn't expect to come here and have to fight a giant fuck-off sea monster.
A good captain is prepared for anything.
I'm not a captain anymore. I didn't remember I was a captain until about a month ago. Or however long it's been.
A little bit longer than that, but
Yeah.
Months ago.
Insert X date here.
And
it's
been
at this
time.
point it's getting close to about 6 months that you guys have been
Ah, shoot.
traveling together and all of the things with downtime and everything mixed in there. It's been a little while. We will
Also,
help how we
I
can,
never
but
said I was a good captain. Just saying.
you may not have, but many of the others did.
Because they had to, they programmed to do it.
Even when we were outside of Mechanus. You're fearless. I remember you.
That's
I
true.
am not fearless. I am scared of lots of things.
Are you still afraid of spiders?
Shut up.
Very strange thing for a Warforged to be afraid of, but something about bugs and
Just-
ears and yes.
They just have so many legs. And if I had ears, I would be afraid of them crawling into my ears. Thanks for putting me on blast, Artemis.
I mean, you've literally talked about this on stream anyways, but also I wasn't even thinking about that until you said it, until you said something. You said that like that ram's ears look like the Vision's ears where they have the little holes in them.
Yeah, the like behind the scenes vision. Because he
Yeah,
doesn't have them, but yeah.
Mhm.
I'll bet he's like costume ears.
Yeah.
And I
Spiders in those would suck.
don't want them because I was a statue for 2,000 years almost, and let me tell you, spiders will find a way into the holes.
Mm.
Do with that what you will.
Are we doing
You all
this
must
one?
be exhausted from your travels, and it's like it's at this point that you start to understand what they mean by time is a little weird here. It looks like the sun is already starting to set.
Oh.
We're on a very thin pancake.
I think
It's
it's
a
a
crepe.
crepe.
It's
Yes.
Instead of time
Put
is a
that for
weird
the
soup,
next.
time is a weird crepe.
Time is a weird crepe. A thin pancake.
Yes.
That was good. That was good. I feel like I've bonded with you, Emily. We're bonded now.
That was pretty
crepes. Great minds think
Only
alike.
took a year and a half,
Or
of
hungry
nonsense.
minds.
but that's what made you guys bond.
Crepes.
Not literally everything before this.
Well, you know, sometimes it takes
Food.
food.
Yeah.
Please
right.
join us for a meal. It is a night of celebration.
Why?
And Corey's like, Corey comes up to you and he says, I am getting married.
Oh,
Oh,
To who?
we didn't mean to crash your wedding.
Literally.
Literally.
I mean, I'm sure that's a joke where you come from, but I don't understand.
Because we crash
Oh,
landed
no.
on the beach, and
Yeah, this
crashing
over
a
there.
wedding is where you come to a wedding uninvited.
Crash.
Why do you call it crashing? Why do you call it that?
Is this what it was like with me?
Yes.
This is terrible.
Yes. It's okay. I still love you.
Oh no, self-realization.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I'm marrying the priestess Tanaki. She is in the Moonweaver's temple.
Spicy taki.
Tanaki.
Tamagotchi.
Oh my god.
Are you malfunctioning, friend?
I did fall really hard.
Oh my god.
She's a cleric then? Uh-oh.
The DM has disconnected.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wow.
Oh,
Look
no.
at this bullshit.
Oh my.
No.
Emily, take over.
Pasta unplugged a bunch of stuff.
Oh no.
Emily, take over. You're the DM now.
Yeah, go.
So then we beat the
Can you hear me
monster.
now? Can you hear me
in
now? Okay.
5
Yeah,
seconds.
I
Pasta
can before.
unplugged a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff.
We could do
Okay.
it before. We were just ignoring you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I'm in charge now.
Silly
We
dad.
win. I get my
You
present.
won D&D.
We level
No.
up.
We're now level 20.
5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
And rocks fall and everybody dies.
everybody gets 1,000,000 gold pieces.
I'm gonna buy so many
Finally
sheep.
go to Dinosaur Island. The end.
Yes, you are more than welcome to join us for the celebration tonight.
Oh,
And in the morning, we will take you out to the cave if you would like.
oh boy.
Why are you getting married?
Why not? I love Tanaki.
Okay, that's a good reason. That's all I wanted.
Do you not get married where you are from?
No.
I have no idea.
Karini looks at them like, yeah, do you? Do you get
Can you roll
married?
me a religion check?
I don't mean to be like, you know.
I have no idea what my people do.
I don't.
Doesn't
I don't.
quite work that way for you, Ram. Like, you have bond mates, but it's not technically being
know.
married. It's a little different. So, Karini, you know that the
No,
Moonweaver
culture.
is also the goddess of lovers.
Nice.
Plural.
Ooh,
They're like-
actually, that's a god you too. I already know you would be in support of. So we should definitely have a good time at this, and then. Okay, let's go.
What was this? What was this? Why did you do this?
I think Cranie is saying we should have our own room for the celebrations.
Hmm.
With the magic sock.
Magic sock.
The sock! Aster, like, pulls it out from her hair and just, like, clutches it.
I just feel like you could get really into this particular deity. That's all I'm saying.
You don't know me at all.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were bonding.
And DRLT, thank
Just
you
had
for the
that
raid.
Crêpe moment.
Already ruined.
Ooh.
Cha-cha-cha.
nice. You're just in time to see Aster and Ram get married. It's fine.
Well, Karini did say, yeah, do you get married?
No,
Uh,
we have bond mates.
I'm not speaking culturally. I'm speaking about two particular people. standing in front of me.
Tanaki and
He's already getting married.
yeah.
Oh boy. Thick. And Karini walks away.
I mean, I am pretty thick because I
Yeah, you are.
start doing curls
Yeah,
with a
you
bunch
got-
of kids.
You got they're
Yeah.
still just like hanging on you, Ram.
Yeah.
It's
And,
all
like-
just going over their heads.
Yeah. They're very, very excited by this fact. And yes. And so basically what happens is the village, like now that everything's kind of settled down that you guys are here, the village like continues the preparation that they were in the middle of when you crash landed. And you are led
Literally.
Um,
I feel bad.
you are led
even real.
across
It makes it memorable.
This is
you
how you
are
know
led across
gonna be
the
better than
there's a
Jessica's
little
wedding.
narrow strip of water. Focus, my little chaos beans. I
This is how
love you,
you
but
know
fucking focus.
my family came through Canada first. That's all I'm saying.
So you
you're
know
led
everybody in
across
Canada.
Yes.
Sorry. Maggie says we lost the game,
Oh.
which means you lost too.
You
Anyway.
good now?
Mm.
Yep.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm getting married.
It's just teasing. Okay. Or was I? So you're led across a narrow strip of water. There is like a built up kind of coral reef that has a pathway through it where the water's only maybe ankle deep, foot deep on Ram. And like the kids just hang on you the entire time that you're walking because they are just, this is just your life now.
Mhm.
And you're led
I
over
reject
to you're led over to one of the temples on the sort of northeastern island, and you begin to see like what they were talking about, where time is very strange. Like the sun sets very quickly.
Oh.
And it's nighttime pretty soon, and this seems normal to like everybody here. Like they're pretty used to this, the rapid sort of day and night cycle. And you are introduced. So Kuri is like just beaming with pride, and he introduces you to his soon-to-be partner, the priestess Tanaki.
Oh
Hey.
my! Wow. You said you
And-
take some
Alright.
lovers, right? Plural.
What?
What? Nothing. Continue. He said, not after. Not at all.
So you're getting married. Um,
Are we supposed to throw rice
Yes.
at you? That's a thing, right?
No, it's bad for the birds.
There's no birds down here.
What about seaweed?
fish birds.
Crabs. We can throw crabs at you. That's good for birds.
You're gonna have crabs.
Hey.
Terrible.
Maybe a lobster.
Anyways, he introduces you. She's very excited to meet all of you. She's actually the one who had the vision of all of you coming here. Like
Oh.
she was gifted the vision from the Moonweaver, and then she passed it on to Uneni. And
I'm
so
so
like they were
sorry.
all. Why?
Because you had to see us.
I mean, it's better that we knew you were coming.
True. True. I take it back.
Okay,
Just go with it.
Just
sure. Uneni said you would probably be a curious bunch, so.
That's true.
A gift on your wedding day, and I pull out the purple catfish.
Like, you can see a bunch of people that are, like, in the area all kind of go, ooh. Like, it's something they have never seen before. And, they're like, we've never seen a fish this color before.
Pretty cool, right?
what? You must not have been in the ocean very long.
It's a purple fish. Most of our fish around here are, like, blue and green. There's some yellow. The occasional red. Although those ones usually you have to watch out for because they're poisonous.
Are they spicy?
Oh.
Not really. Not unless you make them spicy.
With Taki.
I don't know what that is.
Like a really spicy thing. Never mind.
Okay.
Here's your
Well,
purple fish.
please enjoy
I
the
don't eat.
celebrations.
So I don't know. But congratulations, purple fish. Okay, bye. Oops.
Yep. You're just like the entire So the evening carries on, and very much in a sort of Mediterranean style, this wedding takes place. Think like my big fat Greek wedding,
Mm-hmm.
but less insane.
You Phixius!
Yes.
Oh,
the
you
food here
snake.
is amazing. It's very, like, obviously seafood based, but very heavy on spices and like rich in flavors. Everybody has a good meal.
Excuse me.
And except for Ram, unless you
time.
choose to
Good meal
try
and time.
unless you choose to try things on your soul plate.
No. That's silly.
It's
What if
always
it
an
makes you
option.
taller?
This is not a silly game.
Mm-hmm.
Since when? And why didn't you guys get the
Literally never.
memo?
Look, lady.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever.
anyways,
We're very serious, okay?
Super cereal.
so during the ceremony, there is an exchange of vows, but they do what's called handfasting instead of like rings or anything else that you've seen. And the whole thing is sort of overseen by Uneni. You can see now that you're sort of like here in the Moonweaver's temple, like there are other priestess and priests, but it seems like Tanaki is probably the head priestess. And I need everybody to make me perception checks.
I passively perceive.
13 for Ram.
Okay.
What do I see with my eyes? Oh, I see so many things.
Nice.
Because my eyes are so big and I don't blink.
30-20 for O.
Nice.
Okay. So let's see here. O and Aster for sure. It's at about the point where they're just about done with their vows, where something out of the corner of your eye catches you, and it's more so the movement than anything that does it. What looks to be a sea elf of, you think, male. They're sort of moving through the crowd at this point slowly, and they're very focused in on the couple, and you
Tackle him.
Okay.
As you're sort of like, as
Just
you're
throw
sort
the
of,
kids off.
as you're sort of watching, yeah, as you're sort of watching, they change form in front of you, and several others in the crowd change form in front of you, and you all see.
Oh,
Why?
this is normal.
You begin to see these
What were
No.
these?
Not the
Wow.
things.
What do they
long-
look like,
tall-
Artemis?
So you see tall humanoid creatures with tentacles that come off the top of their heads, and their mouths sort of open up sideways and you reveal just sharp teeth, and they let out a screech.
Ah,
And that's where we're
Put
gonna
that
pick up
away.
next time.
Ah,
piece of crap.
we didn't even
No.
get to use the stock. Come on.
That's what you're worried about.
Yes, the whole time throughout the whole dinner, Aster
That's-
was like eye contact with Ram, like holding the stock, like.
Oh my gosh.
The other thing that is like, so you see, I will say this, you see 4 of those, and then you also see sort of as the shape spell wears off, you see Pasta having a fit.
Boss is
You
there.
also see several of these guys.
Offensive.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
It's not nice.
A lot of
Dare
You
you?
see
fine. This is fine.
Why?
you see 4 of those.
And what do they look like?
They basically look like a creature you think made entirely of shark jawbones.
Piece of crap.
And that's what we're gonna pick up next time.
Oh, it's a wedding.
Crap.
Here we go.
This is how they do it back home, Aster. It's not a wedding unless there's a fight.
Yeah. Aster's like, now I see.
understand this now.
That
It's
is
one of those.
offensive. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I don't really care.
No, thank you.
What if we just want to skip this part? Can we play in
What if
story
we're like,
mode?
well, this isn't our business, so we'll just let you
We'll
guys
just be
figure it
outside.
out. And
Oh, your cousins came. Looks like they have an objection. Okay, bye.
Oh, that's a
it's like a family
shame.
issue.
You're
Let's-
Bye.
So
Bye.
rude. So rude.
Good luck with that.
Like, honestly, family, right? I have
We're gonna
lots
be
of
taking some of the food, by the
family
way.
and, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
No.
I don't
Anyway.
really care.
Okay, fine.
I mean, you
bitch.
don't have to fight them, but good luck finding all the shit you need, so
It's only one shit we need.
yeah. Good luck figuring it out.
It's called locate object, motherfucker.
I do have that.
And
That's
then
assuming that it's on the island somewhere.
in 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
And then we can leave with tree stride.
we can totally do that tomorrow.
Tree stride
not
only takes you
today.
500 yards.
Oh yeah, it's transport via plant.
Oh, yeah.
That has to be on the
Oh.
same plane of existence.
Ah shit.
Well,
But
You
we
need
have-
plane shift.
Why though?
Do we have something set up, like, from you that we could zip back home with?
Yeah, on the material plane.
Oh, we have to be there.
You are not on the material plane anymore.
We'll just swim. It's fine. Anyway,
yeah.
we're going to go raid the Liching Hour. If you have not given Lich a follow, please do so. He's got games going all the time. He had a really successful Kickstarter with his actual game, Viva La Dungeon. and I'm actually contributing to their bi-monthly or Zine online magazine. So you should go check it out. Don't forget to come in tomorrow around 6 o'clock. If you know Cat Lady Liz, she's going to be over right here. I don't know why I said over. She's going to be here playing Star Wars with Keeper of the Force Rick. And you should enjoy that game, especially if you like Star Wars. So do the thing. And we will see you later. Don't forget Black Girl White Coat. Donate if you have money. Okay, bye.